if you guys want my advice on who to pick on the ticket, I'm gonna say this once and once only. Pick the new Thousand Year Blower Parasol characters. And if you already have Shinji 2-5, easily the second best option would be this Momo right here to get, because she's gonna be useful for Guild Quest. Riruka, only pick her if you're missing the likes of Thousand Year Blower Ichigo or Ishin. If you already have all three of the characters duped up and you guys are planning on picking any other seasonal characters, well, guess what? Shunsui is gonna be your fourth best pick to get, and then, of course, the other Parasol characters, which is Nanao, Ikaku, Rukia, and Yin, are gonna be pretty much your last options. Okay, I think this needs to be a video, otherwise I think I'm gonna be using a lot of my time replying to a good amount of people in the comment section that I think I may as well make this a thing. Anywho, we're back with another Bleach Brave Souls video, and in just a matter of a couple of days, we will be getting the photo print Choose a 6-star summons ticket, which will allow you to guarantee any units of your choosing, including the brand new Thousand Year Blower Parasol characters, which are featuring Shinji, Momo, and Riruka. This is such a big deal breaker because it just means that whether you have summoned or have completely skipped on the banner, you'll be able to get the characters for free, but it's only one character of your choosing. So if you guys are looking to get more of these characters, of course you still have to summon regardless of all things, but here this is good for those that have been shafted and for those that just don't want to touch the banner, because at least you'll be able to get one of the characters guaranteed. How to get the ticket? All you have to do is just log in for 7 days. The campaign does last until the end of March, so you guys still have time. If you miss out a day or two, you can still recover just fine and still be able to get the ticket. But just know that if you log in during the last week of March, I don't think you'll be able to get the tickets because you won't have enough days to be able to get it, because it lasts until March 31st. So you guys want to just log into the game. You don't have to do the dailies, just log in. That's all you have to do. No PvP, no nothing. You just have to open the app, get in, get your dailies, and you're done. That's all you really need to do. Let's just go ahead and begin the video and talk about who are the characters you should prioritize the most. And this should go without saying, but it's these three characters right here. These characters are limited seasonal Thousand Year Blower characters, meaning that you guys will not see these characters appear often in free multis. They will not come back as fillers in regular seasonal banners or in premiums, and I doubt that they'll even bring seasonal Thousand Year Blower characters into said Thousand Year Blower banners, which are, you know, the canon characters, for whatever reason. It's its own second category, and the only time these characters return is if when we do get another Thousand Year Blower seasonal banner. Case in point, the Swimsuit Bambis return into Shinji, Momo, and Riruka's banner. So that's kind of the reason why you want to pick the characters, and I'm gonna deep discuss these units right here. So Shinji, he is a very good power character. I still would argue that he is top 5. I don't really see him as numero uno best power character in the game anymore, just because he just isn't, you know, as cracked as I made him out to be. I kind of overestimated him a little bit, and sadly for Guild Quests, compared to Oetsu, it's a night and day difference, to the point that even a 1-5 Oetsu can get 50 seconds remaining. This guy cannot, and the fact that he has Dominate as an ailment means that in epic raids, because the boss is immune to be able to inflict the said status ailment, he's just unable to get the 80% SP boost active at all times and do the most amount of damage, which just sucks because I think that this character is actually really fun from what I showcased him. Now, I'm definitely going to say this, he can still clear the EX Nightmare Melee No Affiliation Guild Quest. So if you guys do not have Oetsu, this is definitely a character that you want to pick up just for being able to clear, because at 1-5 you can still average around 40 seconds remaining, and if you guys do get him at 2-5, around 46, 47, 48. I have not seen anyone being able to get 50 seconds with this character, unfortunately, at such a low dupe level. It is an alternative compared to Oetsu, so you can use him regardless of all things, but really, I would only pick this guy up if 1, you like the character, you enjoy using him, and 2, if you do not have Oetsu. If you already have Oetsu, only pick this character up if you're a Shinji fan and you enjoy using this character. I'm a Shinji fan, so because I skipped the banner, I'm definitely going to be picking him up as it's a character that I do like to use overall. But besides that, he does have Frenzy +2, 80% Berserker. He has this really cool, neat Team Party buff, which gives every character, regardless of the affiliation or attribute, 20% more damage to element-affected enemies, and does come armed with damage to dominated enemies of 100% with a devastation of 80%, increased element chance against no affiliation enemies, and then also does have Poise Break, which helps a lot in the likes of Gilquist and Limit Breaker, 80% SP boost with weakened defense. His EX move is a 900 radius all around him, which has a bit of a higher chance of being able to inflict Dominate. I think it would have been better if he could debuff or boost, but that's neither here nor there. You can't really beg for the best out of it. Has a pretty, shorter cooldown because of the 14% recharge soul trait that he has right here, No Affiliation Killer Plus, and does have Havoc with Marauder and Supernal +1. And then he is gonna have the same kits that Bankai Senjumaru and Asnot has, where it's the Suction Vortex on the SA1, SA2 960, and the SA3 is a 1200 radius full screen all around him. So yeah, pretty fun kit. He's still a really good character, so once again, only pick this guy up if you like Shinji and you do not have Oetsu, and that's where I'm pretty much gonna call it there. If you guys already have this character and want duplicates into him, getting him 2.5 is not a bad idea at all. But once again, if you have Oetsu, I would not really do that, and I would just go for the next character that you guys may be missing between Momo or Riruka, because those two characters are limited as well. Anywho, Shinji's only problem right now is that he has no support buffers. So like, no characters that can give out damage to affected enemies per captains, because this guy is a captain / hollow affiliated unit. So like, we need a new character that can provide a skill that buffs Soul Reapers and captains, or Soul Reapers and hollows damage to element-affected enemies, and also give out strong attack damage to the character, just like what Grammy can do to Quincy's, which in my opinion, it's what this guy needs, and then I think he'll be a very dominant force to be reckoned with. Still not better than Oetsu, but still a great character nonetheless. And then Riruka, sadly, I would say that she is the odd one out of the banner, so only pick this character up if you already have Shinji and Momo, and you need help for Melee Quincy Guild Quest. Because what this character is that she is a NAD GQ bot for the Melee Quincy Killer rotation. So her job is to basically being able to boost and do damage with her NAD string. Sadly, because Melee Quincy is overstacked with main leads that just completely demolish Melee Quincy, such as Ishin, and the new full-bring Bankai Ichigo from the 1000-Year Blower arc, you almost don't need this character, and you can just get away with running an off-killer booster. So that's pretty much it, because all those units need is damage buffers, and they can easily clean this out. Ishin at 2.5, I've seen him being able to get 50 seconds remaining and just had damage buffers. No NAD with boosters. Ichigo, he got around freaking 55 seconds. If you have him at dupe level 1 out of 5 or 2 out of 5, he can still get 50 seconds just fine. So like, you don't really need this Riruka. She'll definitely help you improve some of your scores, but it's not exactly a character that you need necessary. So only pick this character if you like Riruka. And of course, you need help in the Guild Quest rotation, and you're kind of stuck with using either the Power 1000-Year Blower Yamamoto, or you're using the Future Society Noitora for the Guild Quest rotation, because this character is nothing more than a Guild Quest bot and nothing else. So yeah, pretty much has Guild Quest skills and can boost. I'm not gonna talk about this character too much in detail in regards to all things. So yeah, has everything that you need for Guild Quest. So Yeah, and then the last character is gonna be Momo. Now this character, it's a bit weird because she is a ranged Espada killer and she cannot boost, which is weird. So she is in competition with the likes of Yukio, and at that point, this is a sub-NAD DPS unit that you're going to be using to replace the likes of either Tech Abidama or Cacao Society Okura. So, on that note, if you already have Shinji, pick this character up if 1, you like Momo, 2, you like NAD units, and 3, you are lacking NAD options. It's very weird when it comes to picking this character, but she is going to be the second best option to pick on the ticket, and even then, let's say you're picking this character up, this link is always forever going to be good. Full stamina only, increase normal attack damage of 40%, so any given tech NAD character that you pretty much bring in any given guild quest rotation, or even just in general outside of guild quests like PvE, this is a good link. Like, characters such as the 1000-Year Blower Robert, 1000-Year Blower Aizen, whoever is a tech character can very well benefit from this link overall, because you only need to stay at full stam and boom, 40% normal attack damage, which is way better than flat 30% normal attack damage and 35% normal attack damage. And she is a gauge character. Now, the thing is, without her gauge active, she's a fraud, but once she has it active, oh yeah, she does pretty mad damage, because she has Flurry +1, Gauge Rampage, hit an enemy chance, which in my opinion should have been follow-up, since she is a character made for both PvE and Guild Quest, does have a long reach, provides barrier, poise, start gauge of 70%, has a bit of recharge, so it will help with being able to get the second strong attack out a little bit faster, with weakened immunity, no complete status immunity, and can heal on the SA3, has a chance of being able to inflict Lacerate and Drain on her normal attack and her SA1, and of course you just guaranteed the status infliction via the Soul Bomb, and then you do have another 40% more normal attack damage. So she has in total 80%, and once you get the gauge active, you'll be able to get an additional Flurry +1 and Bruiser of 100%. So in total, she has Flurry +2 with 100% Bruiser and 80% normal attack damage at full stamina once she has her gauge built up and ready to go, and is a very exceptional NAD character to use overall. So if you guys already have Oetsu and don't need to pick up Shinji, you're also lacking some options for the Range Espada guild quest, you can pick this character up, but also because she is a fantastic normal attacking character. I still think that the likes of Askin and Christmas 1000-Year Blower Nemu are just a better character because they can boost and they do a lot more consistent damage, but this character is on that same league, if you guys ask me. She is that damn good of a character that you might as well pick her up. Like, even if it's for, you know, non-guild quest related content, this is a good character to pick up. So that's pretty much the best thing that I can pretty much say. And yeah. And then why don't we go ahead and discuss the whole thing about the dupe levels, okay? If you already have Shinji 2 out of 5, and you have Riruka and Momo that are still like 1-5, pick Momo for the 2-5. Riruka is same kind of case, but I don't think it's that needed. She is only there just to help you out with the Melee Quincy Guild Quest rotation if you're missing the main leads for Melee Quincy. So that's pretty much it. I think you can just choose to go fine with her just being 1 out of 5 and don't necessarily need the duplicate onto her. So realistically speaking, Shinji and Momo are the best options, but you only want to pick this character up because she is a limited 1000-Year Blower seasonal character. She's not going to be appearing as often, just like Shinji and Momo. So yeah, we're done with talking about the top priorities, and then here, this tab, choose if you have the 3000-Year Blower Parasol units. Obviously, this is the secondary option, and we'll just go ahead and highlight them. It's going to be Shunsui, and now, more so Shunsui, I feel like is going to be the most important one, because he provides the role of being able to boost, and Melee Squad 0 isn't as stacked as Melee Quincy, where you just have Ichigo and Ishin. Melee Squad 0 only has 1000-Year Blower Rukia and 1000-Year Blower Yumichika, whom both have flaws in their kit, and this Shunsui will help out with being able to clear the guild quest a lot more with ease, and it's just another NAD guild quest bot. So yes, pretty much what you would expect out of a NAD GQ bot, and also has the same godly link that the Parasol Momo has, which is full stam, normal attack damage of 40%, has a pretty solid bruiser of 40% with Flirt +1, Flirt +2 in guild quest, killer effect of 30, 50 in guild quest, long reach of 20. Pretty much what Riruka has, but a little bit dumbed down, obviously, because obviously the bruiser isn't that high, but he gets away with it because he has this skill right here. So you can never go wrong with that. Can inflict drain, will be able to work very nicely with both Yumichika and Rukia, because they can both inflict drain. And this guy's protected because he does have Star Bearer of +10. So for 20 seconds, you can never lose the full stam with this character until the barriers are gone. So yeah, and has guard break, paralysis immunity, and Spurner +1. So yeah, pretty much what Riruka is doing, but Shunsi is doing the same thing, but provides a bit of a better role because this is a guild quest rotation that does need help. So if you have the 3 characters, this guy's gonna be your best option. And Shunsui, unlike these other 3 characters, he is just a regular seasonal banner character, so you'll be able to see this character in a lot of different banners moving forward. And if you don't pick him from the ticket and you prioritize the 3 new characters, don't worry. There's always going to be another chance for being able to pull him, because he is still featured on the main banner with the 3,000 Year Blower Parasol characters, and he did return in this banner right here when Candace and Mask first came out. And I pulled this Shunsui from here. I did not get him on the main banner. I prioritized getting Mugetsu, and I got him 2-5, which was my main goal. And Shunsui, I got him a little bit later thanks to this banner right here. And he is still out to summon right now on the main banner. So there's that. You don't have to worry if you do not pick this guy up. And very soon, he is going to pop up in the free seasonal multis. Now, it's going to be a little bit of a matter of time because he is not a year old yet. But once he is a year old, he will start appearing as often, since we have been getting a lot of those free seasonal multis. And then now, this character is mainly a farmer. And that's pretty much what you would want to have to prioritize with being able to make your character stronger. And if you have not worked onto the achievement system at all and have not maxed out the potions and droplets yet, because those are by far the most expensive things to get if you want to start getting characters to T20. And this character can work as a farmer and also works for being able to give out link slot potions to any given tech character. So you can turn Remy into a link slot potion farmer just by linking this Nanao to him. Now, in epic grades, you can kind of get away with using her. Just the SA1 is bad and is not really designed for that, but for everywhere else, she's fine. But her DPS isn't anything to discuss much because she only has Frenzy +2 with Berserker of 50%, and of course has the farming skills of having speed link slot potions of +5, +10 if you factor in the soul trait, and then you have the droplet increase, which you can never go wrong with. Still does have the recharge. And she does have Havoc with Guard Break and Sprint +1. And the kit, 40% shave, range, collision, attack. Not good in epic grades, but in PvE, it's fine. And then the SA2 is a 3k length beam. And the SA3 is going to be a 1200 radius full screen attack. Cannot inflict weakening. But again, this character is a farmer. Farmers don't need to be mega cracked when farming content is literally easy. So you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, obviously, choose these characters if you already have these 3 units right here. That's the best thing, and if you were to choose the best character, it would be Shunsui here. And now, here are some honorable mentions that I am going to be talking about, and these are characters that you only want to pick if you have not gotten them from the free multis yet, and you have all these other characters. And it's going to be these other Japanese Parasol characters being Ikaku, Rukia, Gin. I can't even keep him into an honorable mention. Matter of fact, I'm just going to add a new tab and just write in dishonorable mention, because I'm sorry to say this, but he does not provide anything here at all with your account. So, yeah, I'm just going to put him right down here. And, yeah, going over Ikaku, Ikaku does what Nanao does, but is capable of being able to farm super potions at that. So if you are in need for super potions, yeah, this is a character you want to pick up for the Link Slot Trials. Both in single player and co-op, this guy will be able to get the job done. He pretty much is similar to the likes of Tensa and Senjumaru, where they can farm all three of the important things that you want to get, such as Link Slot Potions, Droplets, and Super Potions, albeit none of them are boosted, so you're not going to be getting Super Potions of plus 10 Link Slot Potions, and you don't get the guaranteed Droplets, but for what he has designed, he does the job fine. He has Frenzy plus 2 with Berserker 60, 30% Purity, and has Havoc and Guard Break on the entire skill set. The kit, unfortunately, I would have to say, it's kind of a lot less fun, because he has the 570 Lunge, but then he has the 3k length beam, and then the SA3 is full screen, so yeah. He'll still work in epic grades, but at that point, I'd just rather bring a plus 10 Link Slot Potion character for epic grades, and this guy, I would just restrict him for Link Slot Trials. But yeah, he does have Long Stride though, so at least he's gonna be speedy at that, so yeah. And then Rukia right here. This character, she still is a pretty okay character. The one problem that she always had upon release is this SA2 right here, where she could heal, and it's classified as a melee attack and not a ranged attack, meaning that you would lose out on a good amount of damage, because your only SAs that will work is the SA1 and SA3, and I'm talking from the perspective of both guild quests and limit breaker quest. If you want to use her in limit breaker quest at her full potential, she needs to have the Oronker Killer Rule in slot 3. She doesn't have that, she's not going to be as effective, because let's say it buffs ranged damage characters. The SA1 and SA3 is going to be fine, but you're going to do almost no damage with the SA2, which is the only unfortunate thing. And it's sad too, because this is a character with Frenzy plus 2, has full stam 20% damage to frozen enemies, she has the increased element chance against technique attribute enemies at that, and has recharge when moving in between the quest areas, 80% SP boost, and has Rampage, which is a broken skill, and is mainly meant for limit breaker at that too, because you just kill 50 enemy mobs, you get 100% damage for all of your attacks, and it's a broken skill. So yeah, it's unfortunate that this character is still handicapped, and over a full year, this character did not age the best compared to the likes of Kilgate and Unohana, and she has the same kit as Parasol Shinji. So yeah, Suction Vortex, 960, full screen SA3. So yeah, but I would only pick this character up just for the sake of having an okay power character. But if it were me, since I still am a hater for this character, I would just put her in a dishonorable mention. But honestly, yeah, just screw it. Obviously, do keep in mind that these three characters will appear in the free multis, so you'll have a chance of being able to pull them. So if you do not get the characters now, don't worry, you'll have a chance. I already pulled this character like I don't know how many times from the free multi. Same thing with this Parasol Ikaku, so that's kind of the reason why. So yeah, that's it. Ikaku serves a purpose for your account, being able to farm stuff, and then this Rukia will be able to just blitz through content if it were single player co-op. But don't rely on this character if you're looking to do Guild Quest and Limit Breaker, because she is just a failed design character for that respective mode. And then lastly, Resurrection Orbs. Every single one of these characters right here, you're only going to want to pick up if you are in need of more orbs. Now sadly, because this choose a 6-star ticket only gives you a copy of the 6-star character, it means that you're going to be missing out on 50 orbs, which is normally the amount that you would get from maxing out a 5-star. So if the game gave you a choose a 5-star ticket and you could pick up a resurrectable character, you will be able to get around 200 orbs with ease. But unfortunately, you can pretty much get around 150 orbs directly from these said characters, and you only want to pick these up for orbs, because besides that, these characters don't really offer much to your account at all. And the only character I would really pick up the most would probably be this Orihime, because she does have a very good link of recharge and normal attack damage. So for when it comes to using NAD characters that can boost and do damage, This is actually a pretty solid link to have, but that's pretty much about it. The other characters, they don't really serve any type of particular purpose for your account. They're just there to collect dust after you get the characters and max them out and get your orbs. They do literally nothing, and now that they've killed off Chronicle Quest as well, even this Yoruichi has lost her value. So, yeah. Thank God, because I hate Chronicle Quest. But yeah, that's it. That's the entire video completely summed up, broken down. It's just so that way I don't have to reply to the people that ask, who do I choose? Who would I choose? Just watch this video, and I completely break it down for you, and I just yap my way through it. That is all. Let me know who you guys are going to be choosing from the ticket. I'm going to be choosing Shinji because he is by far the most dripped out. Normally, yes, I think I should be picking up Momo because of the link, but I think I'm still going to be completely fine as long as I run the triple full stamina damage boost links on my tech characters. And Riruka, I just don't really need because I have a max transcended Ichigo that just completely destroys melee Quincy. And I prefer Shinji the most out of the 3 characters, so yeah, that does it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. And if you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, hit the bell notification and all that good stuff. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one. On the 15th, we'll be opening up the ticket, so stay tuned for that. This has been your boy, the Dash Smasher, and I'm officially signing out. So take care, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.